The top 3 Chicago Bulls of all time. Everybody knows who the top 2 Bulls of all time are. We'll get to them in a second. But who is number 3? Well, there's one guy who was drafted number 1 overall, who was the Rookie of the Year, and then the youngest MVP in the history of the league. And yes, he got hurt and now is a New York Knick. But Derrick Rose is absolutely number 3, leading the Bulls post-Jordan finally back to the Eastern Conference Finals and getting that MVP award as well. And let's go back to that rookie year. Rose, his playoff debut against the Boston Celtics, 36 points, which tied him with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most points scored by a rookie in a playoff debut. He also had 11 assists in that game. Chris Paul, the only player ever to do that, 35 and 10 in a playoff debut. Derrick Rose took the Bulls from a number 1 overall pick all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, did get hurt, but the number 3 Bull of all time. Number 2, there is no doubt, in the top 50 and one of the most dynamic players to ever play the game on both ends of the court, Scottie Pippen, who won 6 championships. Every single time Michael Jordan won one, Scottie was there. Pippen was a 7-time All-Star, all with the Bulls. He was an All-Star Game MVP in 1994, and he could have been the league MVP that year, leading the Bulls without Michael into the Eastern Conference Semis, a Game 7 versus the New York Knicks, a series the Bulls could have won except for a terrible whistle by Hugh Hollins, which cost them a game. Scottie Pippen, the number 2 Bull of all time. Number 1, his name is Michael Jordan, the greatest player to ever play the game. And what more can you say about Michael? Everyone seems to focus on how competitive Michael was. That's what separated him. Let's remember, he was also maybe the greatest athlete to ever play in the NBA as well. Michael, so fast, so explosive, the leaping ability, winning slam dunk contest, both ends of the court. And if you ever needed a bucket, nobody could do it better. Give it to Michael, 94 feet away from the hoop, and he's in scoring range. Come up the court, put you in the post, drive you to the bucket, shoot it from outside. MJ, the greatest player to ever play the game and the greatest Chicago Bull of all time.